that's where we finished at the Paris pub last time, and we are heading first to the destination just all the way over there. So let's pick up the path. Good morning, pathway finders. We are back. We're picking up the trail, the path from Coverack, heading towards Helford today. Again, unwalked path for myself. Got a creek crossing involved as well. Should be a good one. It's overcast at the moment, no rain, so hopefully should be a good day. Morning all. So how are we all? It's good to be back out on the path, finding a new pathway. Never walked this before. 13 miles today. Only 2 months now till my mighty hike 26 miler on the north coast. It's coming up pretty fast. I need to get some more miles in my legs. Sun's about to break out, which is good news, so I can lay down in a minute. But looking gorgeous. We've left behind Coverack somewhere over there. Stock is the next mission, and today we will meet or see the halfway point of the SWCP, which between Minehead and Poole is exactly 315 miles. So it's one of the big way markers, so it will be good to get a picture of that one for you guys as well. So what we have got today is one of the first creek crossings going across Gillen Creek. I've by pure fluke just looked at the tide times last night, so it does mean hopefully if when we get to Gillen Creek we should be able to, there's some stones exposed that we can walk over. If not, then it's a detour of about 2.5 miles, which well, it could be a bit of fun. I have seen people that have done the detour, which, you know, we go inland a little bit, which is really nice. But this, it's already shaping up. The temperature's already rising here. Onwards and upwards, folks. It's been fairly flat walking this morning, no real hills, flat section, a couple of rocky sections though, just to be careful where you put your feet, and some parts of this path slightly overgrown, but you can see where the path is well trodden, and you can still look and make your way through. You don't need your hedge trimmer or anything at the moment, but if it carries on, I might just flag that up to the SWCP. We're leaving Coverack behind, and the little fishing village. End destination day, as I said, is Helford, Shipwright Arms. So a well-deserved pint, hopefully. Bus dropped me off in Coverack, and we're now walking. So I've already mentioned halfway marker in Gillen. We will start to hopefully, when we sort of get around this corner, I think it's Nairhead, I think. Could be completely wrong because my geography is absolutely pants, but we will then should be able to see the Roseland, St Justin Roseland creeping, and St Maur's, Falmouth and beyond, which that section I'm really looking forward to when we finally do get around to walking that stage. up the lighthouse that was in Fraggle Rock. And then you've got, as I said, the St Justin Roseland Peninsula on the other side, stretching away from St Mawson Place and everywhere. But this bit we're walking on is called the Lowlands. Quite a few places you could probably wild camp quite discreetly. There's quite a lot of cow poo around though, but as always, just respect the land, leave no trace. That's amazing, people. That is 5 seals just all bobbing around just off the shoreline. They're still looking at me now, being as quiet as possible. I haven't got any food for them, I'm afraid, but that was just amazing. Flat calm, and they're just bobbing up and down. Hope the camera picked that up. Yeah, bit of wildlife on me. Not that I'm a wildlife expert, mind. Right near a place called Dean Quarry, which is just over this hedge here. I don't think you can swim at that beach, but the sun is breaking. It is stunning, absolutely stunning again, folks. Again, iPhone's probably not doing justice. Drone shot would probably be good, but big thanks to my sponsors for that. Yeah, let's jog on. Oh, well done, Mudwig. Dean Quarry. So the little bay, the loading part I showed you a minute ago, that is where all the quarry stones used to be loaded on boats. They can still occasionally sort of be like an active quarry, so just be aware, follow the red flag signs, stay safe at all times, people. Heading and approaching, I think somewhere over here is the Manacles. So at the moment I'm kind of second guessing. It's not really well signposted, this section, but there does seem to be only one way in and one way out, as it were. So we're just following this fenced area all around, flat, gravelly, sort of stony part, and heading over there. So this is quite interesting now. We've hit this, I don't know what beach it is, but the arrows are pointing off that way, and then there are 2 walkers in front of me. One I can see that's gone up and over the cliff. There's another one sort of currently walking along the beach. Now, I don't know, there's a sign over there. I'll just go with my gut and we just head along the beach, and then hopefully there's like a little pathway that takes us up onto the cliff, but that walk is turning around, so I'll get back to you. Right folks, as I thought, don't take the path across the beach because there isn't one. There's a lovely lady who had walked across the beach. That section there's not a proper way marker on the beach. Hanger left off the beach, up a little bit, over a little bridge, turn right, through the fields and up the hill, and I'll just show a picture of the beach and the hill we've just walked up. Oh no, there's cows. That's what, yeah, farmers up there, look. Yeah. No way markers on that section whatsoever, so a lovely lady that I've just bumped into, we've just figured out with the help of Google Maps. Back on track. Might just be worth a report. And I think this does skirt out Dean Quarry, so you can't walk that part of the section, so we have come inland here now. but just keep your wits about you because it is not very well marked. Poor fallow down there. And upwards we go. So yeah, big shout out to Thelma. Folks, if you're walking from Coverack this way towards Helford, not very well signposted after that first mini quarry, so please have your wits about you. Thelma's a star. She had a photo on the phone of the Coast Path guide, so it was amazing. That's helped us out big time. Another guy that was probably about 25 minutes in front of us, it's only just in front of us now, he got lost as well, just coming out of Porthallow. I get my piece mixed up. Coming up to 11 o'clock, doing good mileage here. In the distance behind me, if you can see it, there's a church spire which is St. Kevin. Radius of probably about 2 miles. Section behind me now is going out all into Falmouth Bay area and then up to Flushing, but the section over there you can't get to because of the quarry and it's all fenced off. So this inland route, and I've read before about read about it before in walking books and in the guide, until you actually walk it, you don't actually experience it, that you have got to keep your wits about you, folks. So it's not always a case of keep the path on the left, the water, see on your left or right. Again, this section now, I've not seen a way marker for probably about a mile, but from my local knowledge, I know we are heading down now. Downwards means coming to the beach quite soon. Note to self, bring guidebook. So I've walked all the way down to Polkerris and can't get around, no way markers. So I think came to a T-junction a while ago, probably about 40 minutes ago, and there was a road sign saying a mile to Porthallow, go left. But annoyingly there was an SWCP sticker saying right. That's the last one I've seen. So now I walk up a massive, great big hill just to get back on track. So not actually on the coast path at the moment, but technically doing yay! Technically done something which was called professional winging it. So back on it, found the trail. A delayed 11 o'clock, cup of tea coming up when we get down here. Regroup, and we'll crack on. Whew! God, what a morning so far, eh? Jeez, good job I've left enough time today. But yeah, don't go to Polkerris unless you really want to look at the dive-in, which there isn't any of, and there's an old disused MOD building. Have it. That is the halfway marker to Minehead and Poole in Dorset. Mine have been in Somerset. What a morning so far. Just gonna have a stop on these benches, cup of tea, and then we'll crack on again. 3.5 miles, 3 3/4 miles it's saying now to Flushing. I don't know about that, but we'll see. just climbing out of Porthallow now. Can't get off the beach up onto the path. You've got to walk at the back of the car park, past the village hall, up some steep steps, and then you climb and you climb. So we're back on track. That point you can see behind me was where I ended up coming down and walking towards Polkerris, but you cannot get around that to Porthallow. You have to go all the way back. Fortunately, I managed to clock a sign that was for just a normal footpath, and then that led me back to, as you can see in the previous video there, that I picked up the path again. But my word, the signage around that part was not good at all. Heading now towards Penair Point. I believe there is a lookout point. Hopefully with the time that I've lost there, we should, by the time we get to Gillen Creek, still be able to cross it safely on the old stepping stones. Fraggle Rock Lighthouse. Wow folks, the last 20 minutes, that is like an undergrowth. That section from Porthallow out onto Nair Point here desperately needs cutting and trimming. Bushwhackers, get out there and just cut it all down. That's poor. It's slow progress. There's brambles, there's like rivets and divots that you can sort of ankle turn, and now we're out back out on the headland. So what a hot day. Heading on down to the point now, and then all slowly sort of start to turn. I can see Falmouth in front, St Mawes really starting to clear now. So we are coming inland again now. Don't head out to Nair Point, just somewhere over there. All the signs directing inland. I think we're like this now for a fair bit before we come back out. Folks, so this is where I should in about half an hour be able to wade across over to St Anthony in Meague. So lunch stop here now, just for a few 20 minutes or so, and then we'll see. Otherwise the other option is a 3-mile inland diversion or a £5 boat ride.